Hey everybody, welcome back to the Graveyard Shift. I'm gonna keep playing Mega Man and Bass. Oops. Okay, let's give Cold Man another try. Hopefully I don't fail miserably like I did yesterday. Oop. Actually been playing a lot more Mega Man lately. I don't know. I used to really like Mega Man as a kid, but the games were always kind of too tough for me to get anywhere in them. So at some point I kind of just fell out of love with them. The new ones have been pretty tough as well. 9 and 10 were made by the people who made Mega Man Zero games, which are notoriously difficult. For a lot of reasons. Some of the reasons are just like there are some real obnoxious level designs in some of those games that are really bothersome. But for the most part, 9 and 10 seem to be alright so far. They're just whoa. They're just pretty difficult, probably a lot more difficult than the original classic series from the ones I've played at least, especially since they go back to a Mega Man 2 style of play where you don't have a slide or hard shot. Makes bosses a lot easier. I think there's a way to get extra characters that have those abilities, but they're not built into the way you play the game. Yeah, I mean, they're even harder than like probably Mega Man 1 or 2, because I remember I think I might have actually beat those as a kid. And I just could not get anywhere. In 10, I think, I bought that with... oh. I bought that when I bought an Xbox 360. And I haven't beat a single boss in it, except for Cheap Man, which I just did recently, just by finally just being like, whatever, I'm gonna play this game on easy mode. Which, easy mode takes off a lot of the most obnoxious parts of those classic games. I mean, it straight up just puts... oops. It straight up just puts, shit. Puts platforms where instant death pits are so you don't fall into them, which is, it feels kind of condescending, but you know, whatever. Yeah, so I played that. I played some of the Mega Man Legacy Collection, and shoot, oh my god, and okay, I'm gonna just try to get through this part. I played through some of the Mega Man Legacy Collection, and I just beat whatever, the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 1. I used the Rockman select glitch because I'm not memorizing like minutes of patterns just to be able to say that I did it, you know. I'm pretty sure I memorized a whole bunch of that pattern actually as a kid. Or maybe either as a kid or as a teenager when I played through the game on the PSP in Mega Man Powered Up, which I wish they'd really bring back because they never even got to make a Mega Man 2. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've been using save states a lot because whatever, there's nothing really enjoyable of playing 10 minutes of a stage all over again because you failed on the boss. I say as I do exactly that in this game. Yeah, but there's just not. There's no reason to subject yourself to that, especially if you just want to be able to, you know, I don't know, I just kind of want to get through them. There's a lot of things about those original games that I enjoy a lot, but the harsh penalties for failure are not one of them. Those are never a thing I liked, and as a kid, I used a lot of save states and passwords without really even giving it a second thought. That's how I played through a lot of classic games as a kid, and that's how I got through a lot of them. Like that's probably the only reason I beat Mario RPG. There were one or two bosses in Mario RPG that are just really difficult. I mean, I didn't really use it for a lot of them, as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure there was one I could almost get, some kind of crocodile or something like that, that I could almost get, and I just decided I was just going to cheat, just forget it, and definitely cheated on the last boss, because you basically have to play perfectly or you'll lose, especially, and it's pretty easy to be underleveled for that boss or something like that. I don't know, it's been like 10 years since I played Super Mario RPG, but I remember that being way too difficult. But I actually beat that game, so whatever. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that anybody who beat that Super Mario RPG, his final boss, really had a good time. Hey, there we go, we did it. We beat him. I went to play Dragon Age Inquisition as well yesterday. Oh, I don't remember this. I don't remember this power-up sequence at all. That's very anime Bass. I think for the most part the power-ups are the same between Mega Man and Bass. They do the same functions. Some of them might be slightly different. Okay. I'm gonna go to Burner Man stage next. I remember this one being sort of difficult, so we'll see how we fare here. But once we get up to the boss, it shouldn't be too bad since I got the boss weakness, which is ironically the ice wall. Yeah, I tried to play Dragon Age Inquisition, and while it installed, I played Pac-Man Championship Edition, the original one, on my Xbox One. That's a great shortcut there. Okay, I'm gonna just jump in here. Yeah, I tried to play Pac-Man Championship Edition, and I just ended up playing a lot more Pac-Man Championship Edition instead of Dragon Age, because I remember why I stopped playing that game. It's because there is a part with dragons and that I seem to be incredibly underleveled for, even on easy mode, easy combat difficulty, where I will just die, essentially, my whole party will essentially just die in one shot. To even the baby dragons there, so that wasn't fun at all. Gap here. Okay. This is kind of what I'm talking about when I say that fast kind of trivializes the stage. I also say as I am almost dead. There we go. That's how you get that. Oh my god. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I've played a lot of Pac-Man Championship Editions. That game's still good. I think Championship Edition Deluxe, which has Ghost Trains, is a lot more fun and more immediately accessible, but I feel like Pac-Man Championship Edition is actually a lot closer to what the original Pac-Man, the spirit of the original Pac-Man, if you might, like, it plays a lot closer to it. They don't really change a lot, they just kind of reformat it for, I wonder if this will work. Yeah, there we go. They kind of reformat it for today and make it viable to have a score attack within 5 minutes rather than, I don't know, whatever ridiculous amount of time it takes to try to get a high score in regular old Pac-Man. I've been playing the 10-minute modes, which are a real endurance test. I've been only able to get up to about 3 minutes, or 7. I've only been able to survive 7 of the 10 minutes that you need to so far. And I listened to like an entire album of Designer while in the process of trying to beat this 10-minute section of this 10-minute mode of this game. There's 2 of them, one that just kind of has some tough stage layouts, and then there's another one where the whole stage is in the dark, and basically you can only see the stage layouts by paying attention to where the dots are, or by or when you get close to the wall, they'll show up because you have like a little like searchlight next to you, and that, let me tell you, that has given me a lot of premature deaths. Oh, nope. Yeah, so I ended up playing that instead of Dragon Age Inquisition because you can't just restart a big RPG like that, it turns out. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I just remembered that was there in the middle of a jump. Okay, this is actually the hard part. Actually. Oh no. Oof. Yeah, that I don't know if that showed up. But there is a big giant fire that just does so much damage it'll essentially instantly kill you.